So I think I'm ready to give an update on my healing journey. I think the last few videos I've talked about sort of nature therapy specifically, and how I have kind of made progress in those areas, in particular my personal and professional identity. And I wanted to give an update here on some of the other things that I've been working on with my psychologist. And generally speaking, I feel really good. So it's been a year since I realized I was going through a midlife crisis and my world was unraveling ever so slowly. And I had lost my job and my career direction at the same time. I wasn't feeling myself. I was deeply, deeply sad. You heard that right, was. And I'm feeling really good now. So there's a lot of things that I addressed in the last, particularly 6 months. And I know that it seems really fast. It seems really fast to me, um, in particular with the psychology stuff. So, of course, I am not done healing. I don't think we'll ever be done healing. But as far as some targeted things I still want to address, there are some childhood trauma issues that I still want to address with my psychologist, but that will come in time. I need to also address a little bit more my father passing away and whether or not I feel like forgiveness is in my future for him or for me, or whatever the best situation is for that. Still learning about that, but I think I'm going to give myself some grace and some time to just feel my way through it and work through it. And one thing I've learned through this whole journey is to not intellectualize so much. Just get out of your head a little bit and listen to your body and listen to your heart. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. So when it comes to addressing the death of my father, I'm just going to feel with my heart a little bit and have a little bit of balance between mind and body. That is something that is serving me very, very well in the last 6 months. And I contribute a lot of my healing to being able to do that, getting out of my head and getting into my heart sense or my gut feelings or whatever you want to call it, spirituality. So the update is that I'm feeling good. I don't feel deeply sad about things, and I can talk about some of the childhood trauma that I had talked about before when I was sobbing and crying. I don't have that anymore. So I really feel that some of these things have been healed. As far as the personal and professional identity, you guys know I'm well on my way. I think I found the right track. I'm back on the right path again. I had a little bit of sidetracking. Maybe, I don't know what it was, but I feel like I'm on the right path now. There's still some valleys and there's still some dark places I'll need to go, but the view is just beautiful from here. So my identity now, I aligned with being a nature and forest therapy guide, and I've launched my business. And I'll talk more about the business and stuff in future videos. But I think for now, what I'd like to say is this series of Healing Out Loud and Outside, the episodic series, is going to come to a close. I think this is my last video. Of course, I'll still talk about healing outside and healing out loud in various videos, but I don't think it needs to be an episodic series anymore. I just want to share as it comes. Is there anything else I want to say other than thank you? I just really appreciate you guys, and I've said this before in posts and in the videos, but I can't say it enough. Thank you guys so much for your honesty, for your support, for your encouragement, and for your willingness to be vulnerable also. Being vulnerable is so, so scary. And being a private person, as I normally am, and putting all of that stuff on the internet, you guys made me feel brave. You made me feel proud. And that comes from within also. And I appreciate you all so very much. So what does that mean? If you had subscribed in the last month or so because of the types of videos that I've been putting out there, I really appreciate it. What is this channel going to become now? I think it'll still be more, there will still be more healing out loud and outside. You're always going to get the vulnerable me, and you're always going to get me, the TrekHer Wilson with Rochelle inside. But I think I'll also, talk about my passion, which is nature therapy and wellness, and the importance of having a relationship with nature and the forest and the outdoors and the water and the things around us that support us every day without us realizing it and recognizing it. So it's going to be some of that. So if you've been on board for the last year or the last month or the last day, thank you so much. And I hope you stick around for the rest of it because it's going to be a cool ride going forward. I've never run a business before. I've never owned a business. Now I'm a sole proprietor and owner of a business in a foreign land. I've been living here for 10 years, but I'm not a Swiss citizen. So this will be interesting. The people here are so freaking cool. I talked to a lot of people today, and that's the other thing is I've been reaching out to people and enjoying talking with people and being, outspoken with them and just sharing with them also what I've been going through. And people are so sweet. And honestly, there's a lot of people that are hurting still. So my passion is to help them and to help you and to help anybody around the world that needs it. And I feel like nature therapy, since it's helped me so much, I just want to provide the opportunity and experience to as many people in the world as I can. So that's what this channel is going to be. And I hope you continue to follow along and support me just by watching, by sharing the videos, and sharing your experiences and how you find them with nature therapy, should you go and try it and find a guide somewhere in the world. And I'll talk more about that in later videos. But again, a reason to celebrate, a reason to be happy, a reason to be thankful and grateful. And I appreciate you all very, very much. And have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.